See, the rest of them, we'll throw in some AIDS, all right, because they like a lot of sex, so we'll throw that in there too. And I want to talk about that, even though I know I'm in Northern California. Somebody told me don't touch that subject, but I got to walk right into it. Sir? Okay. According to the code, and I'm going to try to use logic, and this is the illustration I've often given. Well, I gave it this evening anyway, earlier. We say there's so little love in the world. That's one of the explanations. That anywhere that you can get somebody, somewhere, to pay you some attention by giving you some love, offering you some love, doesn't make any difference what the sex of the person is. We need love. People need love. There's not enough love, a whole lot of hate, a whole lot of uncaring, no affection. We need love. This is the argument that you get. And I'll agree with that. There's nothing incorrect about one male loving another male if it's love. So you say, I love my brother. I love my buddy. You know, we were in NAM together. You know, I love him better than a brother. You know, in fact, in a way of speaking, man, I mean, as far as understanding is concerned, I love him more than I love my wife, because you don't understand me. See, a person might say that. Nothing incorrect about that. But let's put it within context. You know, go ahead. Love all you want to. But differentiate that from something else. Now, I'll give you this illustration. Let's say that I am very much in love with Roger. Now, Roger is my dog. Let's be logical. I mean, I love that dog. Like Bojangles loved that dog that died. See? That he was grieving about in the jail. That Sammy Davis sings about. But that does not automatically follow that you do certain things with that dog. Now here I am, I'm walking the dog and whatnot. This is Roger. Everywhere I go with Roger. And Roger goes with me. And if I can't go in that place because they say no dogs allowed, I ain't going in. Because I don't go no place without Roger, and Roger don't go no place without me. Because this is my dog, and I love my dog. But now when I cross that line, and I'm sitting up there reading, and Roger gets up in the bed, and I say, Roger, what's wrong? What's the matter? Looks like you're bothered about something. You're not getting enough love? Don't I love you enough, Roger? And Roger whimpers or something. That is not a cue. Okay, Roger. Look like it ain't nobody in the world that cares about us. Let's get it home. I mean, stop and think about the logic of that. But a male who wants to go up in the rear end of another male, it's the same principle. Come on now. See, you can love all you want to. There is no equipment. There is no equipment on your buddy, John, that calls for that kind of activity. I mean, now you can stand up for him, fight for him, try to get him that job. See, speak up for him when nobody else will. Die for him. This is your buddy. I mean, you love your buddy. But you ain't got no business doing what to your buddy. That ain't what you do to your buddy. That F word. You don't. Your buddy. Really. No. Stay out behind your buddy's rear end. All right? And he stay out behind yours. That's correct. Keep that buttyness clean. Okay? Same way with females. Stop that talking about, I know it's terrible the way it is. Black males in jail, rest of them out here snorting coke, shooting heroin, rest of them dropping out of school, no jobs, can't help you do nothing but make babies. See? So here comes Elvira. Not putting anybody down. I'm just laying it out like it is, I hope. And because of Elvira's metabolism and her certain, and certain things that may have happened to her when she was very young that she doesn't even remember. See? She might say, well, honey, I had some bad experiences with males. This man, I had to have an abortion, and I went to a doctor that didn't know what he was doing, and it was just a whole bunch of things. See, it might be a lot of things that have happened to a person. See? Sometimes it's in the genetic makeup. Sometimes it's something that has happened to the person. It might be a number of reasons. But she will step in and say, you don't need no man, and you come on with me. I got plenty of room, and you move in with me. And then they lay back there licking and laughing on each other. Really, this is what it is. See, and saying, well, this is the best we can do. It ain't what neither one of us want, but this is the way it is. Resist the temptation, because this is what the racists want us to do. This is a part of their plan. They are the ones who came around saying that it was all right. See, they sent in a cadre of people. See, talking about under the guise of love, and they gave it a word, gay. 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 Really, it's another three-letter word. It's sad. The opposite of gay. But they gave it a cute word. See, it's not sex. Sex is male and female. You can't make nothing else out of it. Male and female is sex. Anything else is anti-sex. And it is also something else, insanity. Just like me and Roger with the dog. Really. I can say, well, look, I'm a normal person. I go to work every day. I wear a suit and a tie. I'm a minority, when it comes to sex, and you all are oppressing me on account of my sexual preferences here with Roger. And nobody can deny that Roger loves me and I love Roger. Give me a preacher, see if we can get married. Yeah. If you think along those lines, you can go along those lines. And you can show the logic in it. But really, there's no logic in it according to the basic laws of the way things are, like the little boy said, supposed to be when he comes in and catches you doing these things. That ain't the way it's supposed to be. Yeah. He's correct. See? No matter how you're trying to hike it, and no matter how the racists stand behind you and say, that's all right, that's excellent for black people. You participate in it. In fact, it's a outgrowth of the black movement. This is what they'll tell you. See? Oh yes, we are a minority too. That's the white race. That's the white supremacists talking. See? Oh, there isn't enough love in the world. Well, what is this fellow saying? See, he's only making more animosity. And not only that, he's making fun of people. This is what they'll tell you. Not really doing that. I'm just holding up a mirror, just like I'm doing with other things. And we should look at it like that. And don't advocate it and don't ignore it. And say that it is a sickness. Just like being on drugs is a sickness. It is. This is why people look for, some help after a while. See? It's a sickness, and it's a form of insanity. See, if I start looking around on some male, looking for some place to put my sex organs, I am losing my mind. See, that's what is happening there. Now, I might be losing my mind only when it comes to that. But see, if you ever been in an asylum, sometimes you talk to very intelligent people. But every now and then, they just kind of go off. And just go around slapping people and whatnot. And they'll do that maybe for 5 minutes. And then it's over for the day. They're right back. No, really. But I'm not making jest of this. We're laughing because, insanity is nothing to laugh at. I'll tell probably from the way that I'm talking that I know a lot of people who are crazy, because a lot of people say that I am. And I don't deny that. There's such a thing as justifiable insanity, but I'm not insane that way. See, like I'm talking about this anti-sex thing. But every black person is justifiably insane.